Hi, I'm Ben.
And I'm Matt.
And this is GameChat with Ben and Matt.
Welcome to episode 3 of GameChat with Ben and Matt. It is January 3rd of 2014.
Yeah,
Woo!
we've been gone for quite some time.
2 weeks exact.
Yes, 2 weeks. In those 2 weeks, I've experienced something magical.
As have I. Next gen! Oh!
Yeah, I got an Xbox One.
I got a PS4.
They're both excellent.
Yes, I have played the Xbox One with Ben for a little while, and it's a good system. I enjoy it. But
the Kinect, I was surprised by.
yeah, it actually picked up my face. I just walked in, and it was like, "Hi, Matthew," and I was like,
Didn't even know. It was like, "Hi, Matthew. Date of birth, blood type,
Social Security number,
credit card." Oh, okay, sorry. Anyway, I left the door open. Anyway, yeah, I borrowed Matt's PlayStation 3 for this past 2 weeks, and it was spectacular.
It was, wasn't it?
I liked it.
You got to play a lot of good games.
Yeah, I played Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, and The Last of Us. That's all I got.
I don't own Uncharted 1 for some reason. It's kind of a problem.
One thing that was weird about Uncharted is that it kind of just drops you into like a story. You know, it's like,
Uncharted.
Drake and what's her face?
Elena.
The blonde, yeah. They're broken up now? That's weird. You know, like, when it started off in third.
Well, because you're supposed to have played the other ones. You're supposed to have a clue.
I didn't.
That's why it's
Probably.
numbered.
This is true. I should have played Uncharted 1.
Well, that one wasn't as big of a deal. You needed Uncharted 2 to know they were together in the first place. Because at the end, spoilers, they're like together basically after he saves her life.
He puts like the ring back
she's
on
dead and stuff. Yeah.
He's like, I don't need my Nathan Drake ring. I need my Elena, what's your last name ring? Yeah, it was a good game. And then I played The Last of Us, which was fantastic.
It was.
It was fantastic.
I'm glad that you still, after playing through the whole thing, I'm glad you still stuck with everything that you said before. At
first I didn't like that you couldn't go everywhere, and then you reminded me that's not what it's about. You're not supposed to be able to jump up on that ledge, or you have to figure out, because I kept having trouble like figuring out like, oh, I have to grab the ladder from here, then I have to swim under this thing and push it, and then I gotta prop it up against, you know what I'm talking about, how there's all these levels where you have to figure out, which made it fun. It was fun. And the crafting, that was one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, that was the only trophy I got other than completing the game.
I think that's what I got.
When that popped, man,
it scared me.
It's scary because there aren't any other trophy pops, and that game, you've got heightened senses throughout that game. So
yeah, those clickers are terrifying.
And the bloater in the high school.
Yeah,
that
was terrifying. That one was hard because you didn't have all that much ammo.
Yeah.
But the crafting, I liked. My favorite part was the fact that you had to choose between, like, do you want to make a health kit or a Molotov cocktail?
Or a shiv.
You know? Like, you had to make these decisions.
And then it was, because, like, the only way you could kill a clicker easily was if you shivved it right in the neck. And then if you didn't have a shiv and you just went up and hit it, you would, you'd die. Yeah. I died a lot from clickers.
I died quite a bit in that game. It was a good game, though. Voice acting was ridiculously good.
Troy Baker.
I was looking for, like, more voice, like, audio cues. Like, I never do that, but in that game, when you could walk up to a poster and press triangle and they'd talk about the poster, like, I was actually looking for that.
Troy Baker's phenomenal. I'm really excited for him as Delson in Infamous Second Son.
Oh, really?
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, I played a little bit of Infamous 1. It was a little cartoonish, but
well, you only played the 20 minutes of it. You got to get into that game. That game's fantastic.
Yeah, I'll try. But now you have the PS3. You get to enjoy it in all its glory.
I get it back, yes.
But I still love my 360, so nothing wrong with that 360. And Uncharted 2, the story was great.
Which one did you like? Which one did you prefer, Uncharted 2 or 3? Mine is 2. 2 is my favorite game, like, almost ever. I'm kind of I don't know if I should pull the trigger on ever. It's my favorite PS3 game.
Yeah. This is, it's a tough one. I liked Uncharted 3 Uncharted 3 was very similar, like, story moments were very similar. I was like, oh, I played this in Uncharted 2. But I think I like Uncharted 2 overall. Or, no, 3. Mainly for the desert scene. I loved that desert scene.
The only problem I had with the desert scene is it was so long.
Yeah. But then it kind of made you feel desperate.
My favorite, that was what they were going for, I think. And my favorite in Uncharted 3 was the one that nobody saw coming, was when Drake was a little kid.
Yeah,
you see him and he meets Sully, and that was really cool.
And I also, I thought the ending to Uncharted 3, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I didn't think it was as good as Uncharted 2. You know, like that last, it was sort of like underwhelming. Because this whole time it's building up to this lost city or whatever, and then you get there and it's like, I don't know. I liked Uncharted 2's ending better with all the blue. Uncharted 2 is blue. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And then what else did I played? So I've gone over the games I played. Yeah. What? Oh, okay. What'd you do? Let's go to the PS4.
What did I do over break? Well, I looked for a PS4 for a while, and then finally got one on the 15th of December.
That's its birthday.
On the 1 month anniversary of the PS4 being released.
Nice.
And I've played a lot of PS4.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah?
I really do like it.
Is there good pickings for games, or is it?
Not really right now. I got.
That's what it is on the Xbox. Yeah.
I got Killzone. I have Resogun because that was PlayStation Plus free. I did the digital upgrade for Assassin's Creed 4.
Mm-hmm.
I did the digital upgrade for Call of Duty Ghosts.
Now I wish I had that digital upgrade because I want to play Assassin's Creed 4.
And then I also did the digital upgrade. That's all I did the digital upgrade for. I don't know. I almost was going for another one. And then I got Madden 25, which Madden 25 looks really good on next gen graphics.
Not a big Madden guy.
I like football.
Yeah.
Although I don't have any more football to watch because my Ravens didn't make the playoffs, so.
That's rough.
It is tough, man. It's hardcore. Makes me sad. Makes me want to cry.
So you got Ghost on PS4?
Yeah.
How's it look?
Looks better.
Yeah, it looks amazing on Xbox One.
Looks pretty much the same between the Xbox One and the PS4.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing that they're staying. Although it runs at native 1080p on the PS4. So I didn't really notice the difference.
Yeah, it's
because your freaking TV's 80 inches down there. You don't freaking notice anything.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because people complain that it's like, you know, oh, well, this one's 1080p, whereas this one's 720. But number one, you don't notice it. And even if you could notice it, you're not going to be playing them side by side, you know? Like, it's like using an iPad without Retina display, and then using one with Retina display. You can't tell the difference unless they're side by side. So, it's just funny that everyone's up in arms about native 1080p and whatnot. But my Xbox, quite liking it. It's really hard to like, I'm so lost on the homepage. I have no idea.
That's the vibe I got from the little bit that we played of it. Other than that, it worked. Kinect worked really well. Picked up voice, but the menu is even more cluttered and even more full of ads than the 360 was. Which doesn't bug me about the 360 dashboard compared to they don't try to sell you anything on the PS3 dashboard. They just have the little bloops, and when it goes over PlayStation Store, it shows you all the stuff, and then they've got the little thing at the top. And then PS4, there's nothing on your home screen except in the What's New tab. Shows you, like, what's new on the PlayStation Store. Then when you go into the PlayStation 4, there's, like, ads for separate things, but not for, like, State Farm or any of that nonsense.
Yeah, I don't mind the ads as long as they're, like, gaming ads. You know? Like, I don't want to see an ad for a new car, like a new Honda Civic. I don't care about that. You know, whereas sometimes they'll have ads for, like, you know, some new game, and then that's interesting, you know, an ad for a new Assassin's Creed or whatever. But it annoys me when you get these, like what you said, insurance ads and stuff. And yeah, it is.
I don't need car insurance. I've already got State Farm. Quit trying to sell me State Farm insurance.
And I was gonna get a PS4, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. Hopefully they'll bundle the PS4 and the PS Vita, which you have a Vita.
I did get a Vita I got a Vita when I got my PS4.
And it's so nice.
I do like it, because I brought it with me. Got it right here in my hand. This fancy little 5-inch touchscreen with a rear touchpad OLED display.
That's beautiful.
Oh, and it looks, the thing that most impressed me about the Vita was how well remote play works from your PS4.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks good. I was playing Assassin's Creed 4 on here. And it looks like you're playing it on a TV, but it's only 5 inches.
I was surprised by the range that remote play has.
Well, yeah, because my house is
a couple miles
away
down the road. Yeah, it's crazy because yours is on at your house, and then you drove over here, and you still were able to play remote play from your PS4, which is ridiculous. I don't have a PS4. Oh, I should just pull the trigger and get one, but I'm not gonna.
You need to, man. As long in March is your deadline. Infamous Second Son.
See, I'm not all that excited for Infamous Second Son.
Well, that's because you haven't played the other ones. Infamous 2 is so good.
Yeah?
Infamous 1, I mean, I really liked Infamous 1.
I don't know, there's some fat guy
in
Infamous 1.
Yeah, don't hate on Zeke.
I didn't like him.
Don't hate Zeke.
He's like, let's go get some pizza, man. I was
yeah, because he misses pizza because the race sphere blew up. And
I was like, are you a Ninja Turtle? He's just fat and obsessed with pizza.
He wasn't green, though.
This is true. But yeah, I don't know. There's a couple games I'm looking forward to, but I'm looking forward to movies, to be honest, 2014. I saw a lot of movies, too.
A lot of games.
Yeah.
A lot of games, 2014. I actually have a list that I made. I was bored one day, and I made a list of 15 games that I want in 2014. But we will get to that in the future. In maybe a few minutes.
Maybe, yeah.
Somewhere in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking for release dates for a bunch of games. So many games don't have release dates.
Yeah, they just have windows.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's spring. It'll be here in fall.
Come on!
Like, oh.
Destiny nailed down. I was surprised that they nailed down a release date with it being so far away. The release date, September 9th.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't get pushed back like every other game. So many games get pushed back all the time.
Watch Dogs, The Crew, all them Ubisoft games.
The Crew I was so excited for.
I wasn't.
You weren't?
Didn't even see anything.
Where like you get to race with your friends and like. Well, it's every racing game, but like you get to like work together to like take down cars and stuff. That looked awesome. It's like kind of like a robbery type. I don't know. I just remember seeing the trailer for it, and it's like, oh, this guy can have a truck and he can ram them, and then this fast car. I'm not a big car guy, so I don't really know what I'm talking about.
We've got Forza 5, so
yeah, Forza 5. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, it looked good.
It has its problems, though.
I still stick. I don't have an Xbox One, so I'm still stuck on I'm playing Forza 3. So
yeah. Forza 3 was great, though. I played that last night. Because Forza 5 took out Nuremberg and a bunch of other tracks and a lot of cars. There's no Porsches, which they're gonna add in with DLC. They've been saying, but I mean, come on! I bought the game. Give me the cars. It's just annoying. So here, pay $50, and then maybe we'll get you the thing within the next year. You know, like, if it was... I don't know, it's just annoying. And I guess it takes time to make these cars so beautiful. But... I don't know. And then, yeah, I've been having fun with that and Ghost and Just Dance 2014. A surprise.
Then you got... Somebody in your house got Zumba as well.
I honestly think that was for me. I think my mom's trying to send me, some sort of...
She got you the Xbox One, so she's like, you need to stay fit and do your Zumba workout.
Get your Zumba. Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably going to try Zumba, I'll be honest. Before next week, I'll try Zumba, and I'll let you know how it is. But Just Dance 2014, man, that game... You work up a sweat. Dancing to Lady Gaga, and they have the Ghostbusters theme on there. That was fun. I'm still... It's weird because sometimes the Kinect, you'll go out of the Kinect, like it'll just stop recognizing you. That's only happened like once or twice, but there's been times where it's just like Kinect can't recognize you for whatever reason.
Stop that Kinect.
But I just think if you look at the Xbox 360 when it released, and then you look at the Xbox 360 now, completely different console.
Boom.
Completely different.
Well, look at like the dashboard was you had to scroll to the side. It was all those little dumb slider things, and then they introduced the newer.
Yeah,
the new tiles. Not the newest one, but the other one that they had where you'd scroll up and down for the things, and that was when everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, we get avatars now!" Yeah, and now it's like, who cares about their avatar? Spend $5 on a Bane costume for my avatar.
Yeah. I always thought it'd be cool if you could be able to switch your interface, because I kind of liked that wheel type thing where it was like, you know what I'm talking about? It looked like a big like wheel and then it would go over. I liked that, but I don't know. It looked cleaner.
I wish that the Vita operating system, the background dashboard was not the way it was, which was like the PS4 or the PS3.
Yeah. Wasn't that how the PSP was?
Yeah, the PS3, the PSP was the XMB. It was the same thing as the PS3 XMB. Yeah. So there was no stretch there, but the dumb bubbles on the Vita.
Yeah. I kind of like the bubbles. What I saw. Yeah, that thing is blazing fast.
Boom.
It's faster than my iPad.
You're in a game
because my iPad's old.
What is this? The 2?
Yeah. My stepdad got the iPad Air.
My dad has the Mini.
Crazy light. He keeps making jokes. I'll be like, Jim, where's your iPad? And he'll be like, oh, well, I left the door open and it just blew away. It was so light. Because he keeps rubbing it in my face that I don't have a light one. Which I don't mind. I still love my iPad. My iPad's like the one thing I use every day. Consistently. I don't even use my phone every day. But my iPad. Every day. I love my iPad.
I use my PS3 every day except for those 2 weeks that I had to go without. It was a tough time.
Yeah, but you knew it was in good hands.
It was a tough time. It was a dark time. I had to make a lot of decisions.
You had the PS4. You were rocking Resogun and
it was. Resogun is my favorite PS4 title, hands down.
So far, obviously.
Well, yeah. We don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
Bummed for no Titanfall. I'm hoping it's not as good as it looks because I don't want to buy an Xbox One until Halo. Or ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I got the Xbox One because now it's, I don't know. It's nice to have. And it's nice that we both have different experiences, you know? We both have different viewpoints to talk about. I still got to get Dead Rising 3. I don't know how I haven't gotten that yet, but I think I'm going to get it digitally because it's so stupid. It makes you install it, yet it still makes you have the disc.
Well, that's how it is on PS4 too. Killzone. I bought the disc of Killzone. I put it in, and 39 gigabytes of install on the hard drive. I've got 5 or 6 games on there, and I've got less than 300 gigs free.
Jeez,
DC Universe Online is pretty big. I've been playing that lately. That game's pretty fun. Got my nice little superhero.
Yeah, I've never
mentor is Batman.
Oh man,
because everybody likes Batman. Speaking of Batman, Arkham Origins DLC was announced with Mr. Freeze.
Yeah,
everybody liked that Mr. Freeze.
Is it gonna be played by Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Mr. Freeze.
Freeze.
I have to save Nora.
Oh man, I never played Arkham Origins. I had it. It was sitting on my little entertainment center forever when you lent it to me
for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I did not play it.
Well, you had better. You had other things to do.
I did.
Uncharted's more important. So.
I wanted to make sure I played everything that I couldn't play on Xbox. Yeah, so that's why I didn't play Tomb Raider because you can find Tomb Raider for $15.
Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. You can go ahead and
there we go.
Pack that one into your Xbox One.
I probably won't.
It looks pretty. She's got new hair.
Yes, I'm gonna pay $60 for new hair.
You get DLC too, man. It's not just the hair.
Yeah, but it's like
everybody wants the hair, but
isn't it just like the multiplayer DLC?
No, I don't know it. I think
if it's like story DLC, then yeah, I'll buy it. But if it's just multiplayer, I'll get it on Xbox 360 because it's like $15. So yeah, so I would rather pay the 15 than the 60. But that's everyone.
Well, obviously, because $60 is a lot less than $15. I ain't got $60. I spent all my money.
I saw a lot of movies over winter break.
What movies were those? I didn't see any movie. I saw Moneyball yesterday.
You're a little late. I've never seen it, so I can't
I've seen Moneyball like 4 times.
I saw The Wolf of Wall Street. Fantastic.
Leo.
It was so good. I saw Anchorman 2.
Pharaoh
was hilarious. It was very funny. I thought it was as funny as the first one. A lot of people didn't like it as much as the first one.
I haven't seen it yet. I need to though. I got an offer from somebody to go see it yesterday, and I was busy.
Liam Neeson's in it. What? That's not all though. I won't spoil it.
There's more.
I won't spoil it. There's one scene.
Okay, well he told me everything. I don't need to go see it anymore.
And then I saw The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Which
Stiller.
It was okay. Ben Stiller directed. It was beautifully shot. The locations were great.
Where do you go?
But yeah, I don't know. It was more of like a.
Kristen Wiig was in 2 of those movies.
Yeah, you're right.
She was in Anchorman and Mitty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's doing well.
That's something.
I'm trying to think. Did I see any other movies? I think that's it. I wanted to go see American Hustle, but I still haven't gotten around to that.
Everybody likes Jennifer Lawrence. Except for one person I know. He insists that Jennifer Lawrence is not attractive.
Really?
Yeah, he's retarded though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get it.
I gotcha. We won't mention names, but... Now what? Where are we going?
We're going
to the future. To the next gen.
To the time warp. Next gen, I like next gen. I'm glad next gen's here. Next gen.
It's not really next gen anymore, is it?
It's current gen now. Yeah. I'm stuck playing on Prev gen still.
Yeah.
I played my PS3 more since I got back from vacation. Since I've played my PS4, I've been playing a lot of PS3.
Yeah, I have
Minecraft for several hours. GTA 5.
Yeah, I don't plan on unplugging my 360 anytime soon.
There's no reason.
Still got plenty of life in it.
There's a lot of people that were like, well, why would you buy a PS4 if you're gonna keep your PS3? Yeah. And I'm like, how about no? Get away from me.
Yeah. What was that thing we said we were going to talk about in the future?
Oh, yeah, games. 2014.
Games. I couldn't remember.
Speaking of which, that was a question sent in on Twitter.
Really?
From a Micah Nixon at ZTiger252.
We got a Twitter person.
What is the game you are most excited for in 2014?
Ooh.
One game.
Oh man, this is tough.
There's
a lot of games that I don't know are going to come out in 2014. You know, because they haven't released.
Like Uncharted, no one knows. That's one I'm definitely excited for, but I won't pick that one.
Yeah, I won't either. Is The Order coming out in 2014?
It's supposed to late 2014.
Just because that looks really cool.
That looks awesome. Ready at Dawn.
Yeah. Oh, what was that zombie game?
Dying Light.
Dying Light. I am very excited for that one.
To me, it just looks like Dead Island. And I had fun with Dead Island, but I don't want to pay $60 for another Dead Island. Because it's made by the same people.
That's true.
So,
unfortunately, I feel like it looks like it would get boring after, like, a couple hours. But, I don't know. It just looked really interesting. And then The Witcher 3.
Witcher 3.
Yeah, that looks great.
But you have to pick one. You have to say which one you're more excited for. Come on, man.
I'm going to say The Order.
You got to answer the question properly.
Even though I haven't seen any, like, gameplay for it.
Because there isn't, sadly. There's nothing.
Yeah, The Order I'm very excited for. Just because the setting looks great. It's like in that Victorian England and
1886.
Yeah. But yeah, that's probably what I'm most excited for. What about you?
Infamous.
Infamous
or The Order. It's a tough one between those two, but I'm gonna have to pick Infamous just because I love the Infamous franchise. Yeah. Troy Baker voice acting.
Plus, you know it's gonna be at least somewhat good.
Well, it can't be bad. It's Sucker Punch. Yeah. Sly Cooper.
That's true.
I love Sly. I've been playing Sly 4 on my Vita. Sly Thieves in Time.
I was playing, what's that game? Rayman Legends. Actually, it was Rayman Run.
Oh, the mobile one?
Yeah, the iPad version.
I got you.
I don't really like it all that much, but I'll still play it. I'm gonna beat it. No, I'm not gonna beat it.
I'm gonna finish it.
iTunes has done this thing where it's like...
I'm gonna win.
It does this thing where it's like 12 days of free apps.
Oh, that was one of the free apps?
Yeah, I got... Well, it's also like music and movies. So I got like Hugo, the Martin Scorsese movie, for free.
Oh, I wish I would have seen that one.
I have it on DVD if you'd like to borrow it. And there was something else. Oh, there was some like song that I didn't care about. And I was like, I'm not going to download that. And Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And I was like, no, I don't want that. Because I'm totally not a wimpy kid.
I'm a big, strong man.
Right. I'm a big boy.
I'm a big boy now.
Oh, yeah, the controller for the Xbox One. I just want to throw that out there. I like it a lot.
It made me angry because the rumble packs and the triggers.
You can't turn
I have
them
this
off.
weird deficiency. Whenever I'm playing video games and the controller starts to vibrate, my right eye twitches. And it makes it really, really, really hard to play.
It's very strange.
It's really weird. If I blink, it doesn't affect me as bad, but it's really strange. But I love on the PS3 and the PS4 you can turn off vibration, and you could on the 360. It was easy.
Mm-hmm.
But on the Xbox One, we could not find. We were playing Forza. We were on veteran difficulty.
Yeah,
where you got to shift and everything.
Yeah.
And my car kept spinning out, and I'd get stuck, and so I'd have to throttle. And whenever you first hit the throttle, the trigger just
goes wild.
nuts, and my eye just was twitching like crazy, and it was a pain. It sucked.
Yeah.
And we couldn't figure out how to turn it off, so fix it, Microsoft. You heard it here.
Yeah, they're going to be listening.
I won't buy an Xbox One until I can turn off the vibration.
I liked, one thing I do like about the Xbox One is the new gamer picture thing. It's a small thing, but they're like 1080p, so they're actually big gamer pictures. That's nice. But I'm wondering if they're going to do it like they did the old ones, where it's like a lot of companies did that for promotional things. Because I loved that, because you got a bunch of free ones from like movies and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, when they're like, I got like the
Wolverine. Mine's Scarlett Johansson from Iron Man 2. So.
Mine's Simon Pegg from The World's End, or At World's End. Because that was a good movie. Have you seen it?
I think so.
Yeah?
I do believe I have. I
saw
that Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah. The Cornetto trilogy. Great movies. I got them up there on my wall. So was there any news this week?
Not really, other than the Arkham DLC. And Minecraft came out on PS3.
Mm-hmm.
Which that was a big one. I was excited for that. I went and picked that up real quick. That was the first thing I downloaded on my PS3 when I got back. Played Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 1, finally.
Oh, yeah?
That was good. Get to play as Clem.
I still haven't played Wolf Among Us. I haven't beat it.
It was free. I was so happy I got it for free.
Yeah.
And you paid for it.
I know, I paid for it, and a week later it was like, free.
Woohoo!
I was like, no. Yeah.
Oh, well, it wasn't expensive. It was only $5. And it's not like you went out of your way to buy it. You had money left over.
That's true. And, well, the thing that sucked was that I had $8 in my account, spent the $5 on The Wolf Among Us, and then, like, couple days, like, when they had their, Xbox had its New Year's Eve sale or whatever, Borderlands 2 was $7. And I only had $3. I was so mad. And I didn't want to put my card on there. So.
Yeah.
But $7, that's a steal.
Borderlands 2 is free on PlayStation Plus.
Well, the only reason
that as much as I want.
The only justification I had to not buy it was I want to get the Game of the Year edition, so I can have all the DLC. Yeah,
there's a lot of it.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's insane for Borderlands. Borderlands 1 had a lot of DLC as well.
Yeah. Ooh, you can get The Walking Dead 400 Days for $1.25.
On.
I don't know. Let me see. You can get the... Oh, it's on Windows XP. No thanks.
You heard it here. Windows XP.
You can also get the Walking Dead pack, which is the whole season, for $7.50. 75% off. Very interesting. I'm not a big computer gamer.
No, I'm not either.
Never have been. I tried to get into it at one point.
I like my controller.
I do too. And I know you can hook up a controller, but it's just not the same.
You gotta buy a new one. I know there's a way that you can use the PS3 controller on a PC, but I'm just way too lazy to do something like that. I can just buy the game on my console to begin with. Luckily, Hotline Miami came to console for PS3 and PS Vita.
Oh, I want it so much.
I have it on both because free on PlayStation Plus got you both versions of the game.
Very nice. I have it on my computer, my Mac.
I'm really excited for January though. PlayStation Plus, the lineup was announced.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Ready for this?
Sure.
BioShock Infinite.
Oh my.
Brothers.
Ooh, never played it.
And DMC Devil May Cry, which I don't really care about Devil May Cry as much. I'll probably play it because I've downloaded all the games. But Brothers, that was a big one.
Yeah,
that had some nominations. And BioShock Infinite, beat it once, want to play it again. Now I can sell my disc version of it and have it digitally.
What have I gotten so far on gold? I've gotten Dead Rising 2, Gears of War 1, and Sleeping Dogs, which I haven't tried, but I've heard.
That went free on PlayStation Plus as well a while back. I downloaded that. Yeah. It's a rip-off of GTA 5.
Yeah, on the Xbox...
Or not GTA 5, because GTA 5 came after, obviously.
That's true.
That'd be nuts if they put GTA 5 free on PlayStation Plus.
It would be. On the Xbox 360 marketplace, I was talking to you about this. It is so hard to find any of their deals.
Anything specific, yeah.
They hide them so well. The other day I was trying to download Wolf Among Us for you, because you were out of town.
And I made you go on your Xbox to get it.
Yeah, and I downloaded it for you, and it took me so long to find it, because you have to go to, like, browse and then games. Browse
or you could just search for it.
Yeah, but I was going the route of it. I wanted to see the scenic route because you never know. You might find some great deal, which I always find great deals, but I never buy them.
Yeah, I don't either. Except on the PlayStation Store occasionally, because I have my card on my PSN account. I'll go on there and I'll buy whatever I feel like buying.
Yeah. One thing that annoys me is
Guacamelee. I bought that for $3.
Nice.
That was a good purchase.
How was Guacamelee? Very good.
I really like it.
They can't see a thumbs up on audio.
I know. I just calm down.
On what was it? Oh yeah. So on like Xbox One, you can get like all the games right now that are out digitally, and it's like $60. What you'd buy for the store. But what annoys me is if they don't have to go through the process of making the disc and shipping the disc, why are they still charging $60? If it's just digital, I think they should charge, something like $40, $50.
You know the Xbox One was going to be digital only.
Yeah.
But then after everything that went down and all the bad decisions that they made, they rethought everything. And
well, I just think, my theory, I have a little conspiracy theory. I think GameStop or, those retail stores have
because GameStop would be gone without used games, let alone discs in general.
If it was like, even if they dropped the price on digital like $10 lower, like now you can buy day one, you can buy it for $50.
I would buy all my digital games. I buy all my things digital.
I would never buy a disc again.
Pop a 1 terabyte hard drive in my PS4 and go wild.
Well, now they're already making you download these ridiculous numbers of gigabytes. I remember like on Xbox, what was like on 360? What was like the biggest download you had?
The biggest game I ever had on PS3 was either Uncharted 3 or The Last of Us.
And what were those?
The Last of Us was 24, and then Uncharted 3 was 28.
Yeah.
And I'm playing a disc game with Killzone, and that's clocking in at 39, I want to say.
It's crazy.
Bioshock Infinite's only 5 gigs.
I remember getting so excited for 500 gigabytes. I was like, I'm never going to have to buy a new hard drive again.
Yeah, and I'm already down to 300 gigs. And I've got Infamous to install on that bad boy.
Yeah, so it's going to be a series of just, for me anyway, because I have the Xbox One, it's going to be a series of like, it's always going to be a game. What do I want to install?
You can use external drives on an Xbox One. That's one of the perks of an Xbox One.
Yeah, that's right.
So you can just take any portable hard drive, pop that bad boy into the USB.
And my 1 terabyte's over there. I don't know where that went, actually. I was just pointing.
I was looking for it. I was like, what the hell are you pointing at, dog? I was confused there for a second. I'm easily confused.
Yes, I know. We all know, Matt. We all know. Don't you worry.
I think we have another question on here.
Do we?
On the Twitter.
Oh, wow. I just said, oh, wow.
Sent in by the same person at ZTiger252.
That works.
What did you guys think of the GTA 5 story, and where could they possibly go with DLC?
Oh, man. GTA 5 story.
I know I can say I really liked the story. I liked how it branched into the 3 characters, and then it brought you back for those big heists.
That was great, yeah. So, is the DLC going to be the same 3 characters?
Yeah.
Okay.
They haven't. All they said was there's going to be new story-based DLC in 2014.
Yeah. My guess would be that they were going to do like either not like a prequel, but something just more of like in the middle.
The only reason I think they won't do a prequel is because GTA Online is set before the single player.
Plus, none of them have met yet.
Yeah.
So you got to have more heists, I would hope.
Oh, yeah.
So I think
I don't think it'll be that long. I think maybe one heist if you're lucky.
Yeah.
In the DLC.
Yeah, it'll be like the normal, like, couple missions building up, then a heist.
I just want DLC. I just want heists on online already.
Yeah.
But that's coming.
I think it'd be fun if they just did what they did with GTA 4, which was, like, introduce the new characters and have its own little story. But since I guess that's not going to happen, I don't know where they would go. I'm guessing it would just be... Yeah, I have no idea. I loved the story. I thought I had, like, my ending that I picked was great. And what if you picked a different ending, you know?
Yeah, that's the only problem I see is because the 2 of the endings involve
a
main character disappearing. So, no spoilers.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say who or how.
But
although I haven't played the other journeys. I picked C.
I meant to play. I picked what everyone else picked.
C.
Everyone picked that.
Yeah.
But
I have one friend who picked A, I believe, and I think that was... I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to... No spoilers, unless I say spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where that would go. I would hope that it would be more of... Yeah, I'm guessing it would just be... weird reference, but in Lost, how the whole, first season was, flashbacks and whatnot, and then, I think it was season 4, I want to say, was these weird, flash sideways. It was into, a weird second dimension. I'm not saying they're going to have, a flash sideways. I don't know where I'm going with this. What I was saying was, I think it'll be during, midway through the story. Once they all get together, I think it'll just be more...
They're all buddy-buddy.
Yeah. Unless they could get really creative and think of something interesting. What if they brought your online character in? I don't know why they would do that.
He's mute. He can't speak.
Well,
his lips just move when you're talking to the mic. He just kind of looks at everybody.
They would justify that by, he got kidnapped by the cartel.
The ends justify the means.
They sewed his mouth shut.
And he was beaten to death, and then he snuck on a plane, he was beaten half to death, because obviously he was beaten to death, he wouldn't be in the game.
Yeah.
And then he was snuck onto an airplane by your boy Lamar.
Oh man, I'm excited for when they were talking about how they could go to eventually GTA Online, which I don't think this will be anytime soon. I don't think this will even be within the next 2 years. But when you can go to Liberty City,
that'd be
and
really
Vice
cool.
City, and
I want to go to Liberty City.
I want a new city, to be honest.
Blow up the freaking Statue of Liberty.
A lot of people assume that since GTA 4 was the next Liberty City game, GTA 5 was the next Los Santos game.
Los Santos.
That GTA 6 would be Vice City, but I really hope they don't take it to Vice City. Because I think GTA 6 would be best if they just took it to an entirely new setting, Maybe take it out of the country. That'd be cool. Make it in Russia,
Dubai, with those big buildings and everything. That would be incredible. They recreated Dubai. That'd be insane.
That'd be ridiculous.
You have to climb that building that Tom Cruise was on in Mission Impossible.
Yeah. That'd be great. Dubai. Wow, nice one. Or Tokyo. That'd be kind of cool.
Tokyo Drift.
There we go. You have to go on these Tokyo Drift races.
R.I.P.
And Lil Bow Wow's there. Lil Bow Wow's there, and he's training you. That'd be the weirdest GTA game. That'd be the greatest GTA game.
One thing I think that would be cool, although I really believe they're going to come out with the next-gen Game of the Year edition of GTA 5. Mm-hmm. If they don't, if they had GTA 5 as its own, maybe free-to-play or discounted client on its own, and then you could play the GTA Online with your friends, and you could import your character from the PS3 to the PS4, from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One. Because obviously, from the other next-gen games like Ghost, you could move your levels from PS3 to PS4 or Xbox 360 to Xbox One, but not between families. You couldn't go from PS3 to Xbox One. Yeah. Although nobody would go from PS3 to Xbox One, because that doesn't seem logical.
Maybe. I think if they just kept it with your Rockstar profile, that could work. You know what
because
I'm
it
talking
syncs with online, RockstarSocialClub.com.
Yeah, so I don't see how that would...
Expedia.com.
That's our sponsor for this week? No, it's not, really. We get sued.
It's the next day. You get a letter in the mail. We haven't even posted it yet. You get a letter in the mail.
Yeah. They're watching. I don't know if I already... I don't know where I was going. I was going to say, I don't know if I already mentioned this. And I think it was something that I did mention, but I don't remember what it is now. So, there's that. That's kind of out there now. I can't take that back.
Well, you can remember that. We have one other question.
Okay.
From @ZTiger252 again.
That guy's cool.
Yeah, he's sending us questions, being a real cool cat. Do you think the Xbox or the PlayStation will have better exclusives over time? I'm obviously, my answer.
You think
PlayStation, infamous Uncharted, and The Order, that's enough right there. Throw in the possibility of The Last of Us 2 and hook, line, and sinker. That's a TKO.
Yeah, I would have to say I think PlayStation over time will have the better exclusives. I think my theory is I think it'll be a lot like what it was now with this last gen, which was to me, Xbox had, like probably five like really big blockbuster exclusives.
Halo, Forza,
Gears of War, and two others.
Two others we cannot name at the moment.
Yeah, but then like PlayStation has
I can riddle
just
them off.
a cavalcade of a bunch of great like exclusives that aren't these giant blockbusters. Like even though Uncharted is, yes.
Well, we got Uncharted, Last of Us.
Yeah,
then we got like Ratchet and Clank, Little Big Planet,
but
Resistance, Infamous.
Yeah, so I feel like because Xbox is like once you get to like into Halo territory, people play Halo 3 still.
Oh, I love Halo. That's the only reason I have a 360.
Yeah.
I play Halo and Forza. That's the only games that pop in there. And Skyrim, because I have it digitally on there.
And I think Xbox One will have the better online exclusives. Games with online.
Well, Titanfall.
Because Xbox, even like with this last gen especially.
360 killed PS3 in terms of the online interface.
Yeah. Because it was just...
No parties was a big enough shot.
Yeah. And including a mic was a big one. Because, like with...
Well, they may as well not give you a mic with the piece of shit they throw in the PS4 box.
Yeah,
but
that's true. Yeah, I don't know. What kind of mic can you buy for the PS4? Can you buy?
They have one that's very similar to the Xbox One mic. It's $20, I want to say.
Okay, yeah, because I was thinking...
I just use my Turtle Beaches because the USB Turtle Beaches work.
Oh, nice.
The wired ones.
Yeah, I don't have... Actually, I do have Turtle Beaches now. You gave me some.
Modern Warfare 3, Air Force.
I might just use those.
Although you gotta get the cord right or there'll be no sound, so...
Yeah, plus where I sit is quite a ways away. I could never use that in the living room.
Oh, no.
Where I sit is just miles back.
Well, because the TV's so big, you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I got a small TV, rocking that 24-inch. I'm gonna upgrade over the summer, though. I got a job.
I got that 80-inch. Actually, in here I have a 46, which I love. I watch movies more than I play video games, so...
Up here, yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. That's, like, one of the things... When I was playing the PlayStation 3, when you lent it to me, I had like video gamed myself out.
Well, because you played Last of Us almost in one sitting, and that's 18 hours.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
15 to 18 hours, and depending on...
You know me, I get motion sickness easily.
Yeah, you were getting Forza.
If I play like a game for too... Because after a while, I'll get over it, but then if it keeps going, if I play for too long, I hit this...
You're talking about that with the AC4.
Yeah, and if I hit this... point, it's this weird, like, and it only happens when I beat a game, because that's when I stay on the longest, where I realize, like, oh, well, I've only got, 30 minutes left of this game, I can make it. And then I'm laying on the floor for the next 3 hours. That's what happened when I finished The Last of Us.
Well, you texted me, you're like, I'm all gamed out, and you're just laying there.
I threw up.
You threw up?
I did, I threw up. And then...
It was worth it, though. It was The Last of Us.
I laid on the floor in my bathroom. Something about there's third... Well, really, any game. I don't know. I'm just not good with... Especially third person, because the whole setting moves around you. You know what I'm talking about? Like, when you're looking behind you, the whole screen moves.
Well, I got motion sickness during Transformers 2. I went and saw that on the IMAX.
Oh, yeah.
And when the jets go around the top of the pyramid and it really quickly spins, I got all dizzy and I was like...
I've only seen, like...
No, he wasn't ready.
Besides, like, the field trip, like, IMAX movies, what I'm talking about? Like, Jellyfish 3D, or, like, The Ocean 3D, which those are awesome. Reach out and pet a jellyfish. But...
No.
Aside from that, like, the only movie I've seen in IMAX was The Dark Knight, which was ridiculous. It was so good.
I saw Dark Knight Rises on IMAX. I saw that movie 3 times in theaters.
Have you seen The Hobbit 2?
Nope. I haven't seen the first one. We already went over this.
But The Hobbit 2 is so good.
You keep saying, you're like, oh, we gotta watch Hobbit next time we do this.
Well, I don't think I mentioned The Hobbit 2 last week, or 2 weeks ago. So, The Hobbit 2, my review, rating. Very good. Yes, I would highly recommend going to see it. If you like the first one, go see it.
It needs a numerical. Give it a numerical.
I'm not giving it a numerical. Because every time I give numerals, next thing I know, like the next movie, I give it like something lower, but I like it more. I don't know. It's weird. Like Iron Man 3, I gave that a 10.
Why?
Because you told me to give it a 10.
I didn't tell you.
Yeah, you did. I was gonna give it a 9. You said give it a 10.
I gave it a 9
on Internet Movie Database.
IMDb.
And the only reason why I don't change a lot of these ratings, because looking back, I'm like, why did I give that a 9?
Well, like, you can't. Once you give something
a rating... But the reason why I don't change these ratings is because once I always judge it on how big of a movie buzz it gave me. You know when you get out of a movie, like a big
God,
movie,
that was awesome.
Yeah, and you were like, that was the greatest thing I ever saw. I remember seeing
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises.
Like, bang,
yeah, sorry about that.
Bang.
I had some like crazy, I had some crazy movie buzz after Dark Knight Rises, and I was like, oh, do I like it better than The Dark Knight? And looking at it now, no. I love Dark Knight way more than
Bane's
I
my
love
favorite villain, so
Dark Knight Rises. Bane was great. Heath Ledger took it home. I'm sorry. I know everyone says that, and I know it's everyone's favorite, but
it's not my favorite. So
deservedly. But I love Bane too. A lot of people didn't like Bane. I love Bane.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally?
Bane was great. Tom Hardy was amazing as Bane. I thought
Your
he was terrifying.
Must be more severe.
The difference between Bane and the Joker, for me, was that Bane was actually very scary to me.
He's basically a roided out jock.
Like to me, whenever Bane was on screen, I was actually like fearful for whoever was with him because he just killed so many people. Whereas the Joker, he like.
Do you feel in charge?
Yeah. Did you know in The Dark Knight there's not a single on-screen death? Isn't that crazy? I didn't realize that until I read it.
That's muy interesante.
But that's because it's done so well that you don't even notice that there's like so many off-screen deaths. There's that one part in The Last of Us.
No guns, no killing.
I'm not going to spoil it in The Last of Us, but there's that one part where the camera pans down onto the like knife.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. That was great. I love that part. I love it when now that video games are starting to take a bunch of cues from movies.
Cinematic.
You see like lens flares and like the Tomb Raider game. They have like these wide shot angles. And it's amazing to see now.
We've come so far since the beginning.
Yeah, I remember. I first console I had was I want to say Super Nintendo. It was weird because I had all these consoles around like the same time because like my cousin, one of my way older cousins, had like moved out and was like, I don't want these video game consoles anymore. So I got like an N64, a Super Nintendo. The N64 was like the greatest. I loved that
PS1.
system. And then I had
my first.
I had a PlayStation 1.
I'll always remember my first.
I had a PlayStation 2. That was fantastic. I remember playing Grand Theft Auto 3 with my dad on PlayStation 2 and Vice City. And then I had the original Xbox, again, from my cousin. He was getting deployed to like Iraq and went through like a whole like, don't know if I'm going to make it back. Here, take an Xbox. And I was like, yeah! Xbox! And I had Tetris and Star Wars The Clone Wars. That was all that came with like the Xbox, the original. Like, you know, when you buy an Xbox, it's like, here's 2 free games, and they usually suck.
Hooray!
They usually suck. And then, like, at the end of its life, it has the greatest bundles ever. Like that Black Friday PlayStation 3.
Oh, God, that PS3 bundle. Arkham Origins and The Last of Us.
I was so close to buying
with 250 gigs for $200. I paid $300 for mine and it didn't even come in the game.
Yeah, I almost bought that Black Friday one, but then I was like, no, I'll save my money.
And then you're like, no, I can just play Mats over the summer for 3 months while he's gone.
That's true. He's going to be gone for 3 months. That'll be crazy.
Yeah, no podcast for 3 months over the summer.
We'll find a way to like Skype it or something. You know what I'm talking about? We'll find a way to do it over
we'll do something, yeah.
Internet. Or we'll do some live stream over, like, you know, I'll be playing, like, streaming.
You'll have a PS4 by then, so.
Yeah. Can you do live stream on, like, multiplayer matches?
I think so. Well, you can stream. Yeah. I don't know if it'll pick up your voice if you're in a party, but.
That's true.
I haven't tried that much yet.
We'd have to find a way.
We gotta figure out streaming on the Xbox One.
We gotta figure out normal streaming
I've got streaming on PS4 down. I've done it a couple times.
Yeah, I've never streamed.
You guys should follow me on Twitch, at Matrix249. I don't remember if there's an ad or not. But you should follow me on Twitch. Watch. I'll do streams every once in a while. I've got whatever game.
Will you tweet when you're about to stream?
I will.
Okay.
It'll send a notification when you start. If your Twitch is linked to your Twitter,
really?
It'll say, so-and-so is now streaming whatever game on Twitch. Tune in now. And it'll put a link at the end.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't tried. I did try streaming on the game DVR thing, but then Kinect was pissing me off because it wasn't recognizing my voice. It loves you. It can recognize your voice all day. Me?
It's trying to get me to buy one.
Yeah,
and then when I buy one, it won't work.
Yeah. I have to sneeze. Hold on, I'm going to back away. Nope, it's gone. It's gone. Some free dead air for you there.
Take it or leave it. Enjoy it.
Which is a Stroke song. Take it or leave it.
Life's what you make it, so let's make it rock.
The Strokes were mentioned in Secret Life of Walter Mitty when Patton Oswalt gets on screen. He's like, you look like Indiana Jones becoming the lead singer of the Strokes. I don't know, it was a weird line, but...
Lol.
I was like, the Strokes!
Troll face.
Because I love the Strokes. They're my favorite band.
I do like the Strokes.
Bethesda working to bring Fallout games to Steam. Interesting. Not a big Fallout fan.
You don't like Fallout?
No.
Fallout 3 was good. New Vegas was good, but I haven't played the other ones. I'm more of a Skyrim, and I just started Dishonored today.
Oh yeah.
First playthrough of Dishonored, third attempt at a playthrough of Dishonored.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't afford the game, and it was always lower on my list of games to purchase.
Mm-hmm.
So I never got around to buying it, and I just recently came into some money in the form of, I didn't come into money, I just had money. And I was on sale on PlayStation Network, and I was like, okay, I may as well finally pull the trigger. So I did, and it's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have it.
I've just been murdering everybody.
I remember buying it like close to when it released.
I was excited for that game.
I played about 10 minutes and I never went back. I don't know why.
I was really excited for that game. I was watching, when it first was about to come out, I was watching all kinds of gameplay on there. I watched the walkthrough of the one level that they did, and they're like, you could possess a fish, and I was like, woohoo!
Yeah. Metal Gear Solid 5. Are you excited?
I know Ground Zeroes comes out, which is like a prologue, and then Phantom Pain is the full game. Troy Baker's in that one. He's Ocelot.
Yeah.
Troy Baker's racking it in.
He's a talker, that guy. People like his voice.
Dude, heck.
He's the Morgan Freeman of video games.
Feels good in the ears.
I've never played a Metal Gear Solid game. Have you?
I played 4. It was pretty good. And I played Peace Walker on PSP.
Peace Walker.
Because my PSP that I had before came with Peace Walker.
He walks. He's peaceful. Peace Walker. I remember Wesley Snipes had a movie called Gallow Walkers. And there was one scene in the trailer, because he has like a whip or something. I don't remember. I saw the trailer and I was like, this looks so dumb. And he like whips the whip, but he holds it like this. I'm making his famous Blade samurai sword, because he played Blade in the Blade movies.
He did?
Yeah, well, he had the little samurai sword motion, and I was like, come on, man. Clocking in directly on that Blade money, on that Blade fame. I've never seen Blade either. Have you seen Blade? I know the third one had Ryan Reynolds. He's a good looking dude.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Reynolds was... I watched the movie Safe House with Denzel Washington. I liked it. I liked that Denzel. Have you seen Two Guns?
Denzel Washington, best actor ever. He's so darn cool. Have you ever seen that video? Yeah, those are so funny. Krispy Kreme.
That's right. Now isn't it Froggy Fresh? Krispy Kreme apparently wrote him and was like, don't use her name. This is video games. What are we talking? Who cares? We don't have to talk. We can talk about whatever we want here.
I'm excited for Far Cry 4 though.
Yeah?
I did 3, didn't play 2.
I played
Blood
2.
Dragon.
I hated 2. I remember buying 2 and I was like, this is ridiculous.
I can't wait to
and then I went to go
Far
return it because I didn't like it that much.
But
I never returned.
You bought it new, didn't you?
No, I bought it used.
Oh.
But I went to return it.
Uh-huh.
And the guy wouldn't let me return it because I don't know. There's something about the receipt had I don't know. And I was like,
because you have 7 days to return it at GameStop if you buy it used.
I don't know why. I was young at the time, so I wasn't now I would argue and
but back then,
back then, I was little. I was like, no.
I was a youngin'.
Yeah.
Are you recording?
Yes. Okay, thanks. Again, technical problem down there. There's something happened with our mic. It was picking up the neighbors. There's a lot of... Far Cry 2, didn't like. Far Cry 3, didn't play. I played Far Cry 3 a bit.
Dude, see, you have a problem with you buy a game and you don't play it. It
That's
just
what I
sits
do.
there on your shelf with all your other games.
Yeah, I'm weird in the sense that, for me, games are very hit or miss. I'll either start playing it, love it, and that's all I play for the next 2 or 3 months, or I'll play it once never play it again.
That's the problem I have with Uncharted 2. If I'm playing any other game and I get bored, I pop in Uncharted 2 and I'm like, frick, I'm going to play through this game again. And I just keep playing. I've played through that game so many times.
Well, that game's so hard to put down because
once I start that game, I finish it. I can't not because it's so good.
What they do with the story is so they do it so well in the sense that it always is going into something interesting. You know, it's not like, oh, well, I got to trudge through this section of the game.
I hate this part. I'm going to turn it off.
You know?
But once you get to one of those parts, if you played through the game and you know you hate that part, you usually don't make it past it.
Yeah.
Unless it's that good of a game.
Yeah.
There's no problems like that in Uncharted where it's like, oh, God, not this part again. I don't really know any major games that I've experienced, at least, that I remember having a big part that I just didn't like, so I would not play it.
I'm trying to think. I know there have been.
Well, obviously, there's got to be some of them.
I remember Mafia 2. I played that game several times.
Nerd.
I love that game. Mafia 2 was incredible. I know a lot of people had some problems with it. It could have been more open world, you know.
It could have not sucked.
Well, it didn't suck. It was pretty much Grand Theft Auto, but Mafia, which was perfect for me, except for the fact that there was hardly any like free roam. You couldn't do anything, you know. And
there's been rumors of a third one on next gen that would be open world.
That would be awesome. But one thing that I really didn't like about Mafia 2 was the fact that after you would commit a crime, you would get a notoriety. And I remember they said that Grand Theft Auto 5 was going to have like a notoriety system, which terrified me because I hate notoriety systems.
Well, it's like in the Godfather games, if you ever played those. Those had notoriety.
Yeah, and like Assassin's Creed has notoriety as well.
But you can get rid of that easily.
Yeah. But like in Mafia 2, you had to go like buy a whole new outfit, which was annoying because you had to...
I like my clothes.
And like to me...
I'm wearing a PS4 t-shirt.
The reason why I love Grand Theft Auto 5 is that you can do a crime... And, you know, you can outrun the cops, and then that you're done. You don't have to, like, go through this whole thing where it's like, I gotta go buy a new outfit, and then change my look, and then rip down a poster. No. Like, you do the crime, you do the time. No, you don't do the time. But you know what I mean? Like, in Grand Theft Auto, it's so quick to where you can do something horrendous. You can kill...
blow up a bunch of people. If you die in the act, you're more than good. I could have killed 38 people with a rocket launcher.
And then they release you from the hospital, and they're like, hey, no harm done.
You just have a couple scratches on your face, and Trevor's just like,
Yeah. There was... Yeah, so I don't like notoriety systems for that reason, because I like to be able to... I like my games to be quick-paced, you know? Where that slows the game down so much for me. But I also love stealth games, so it's weird. Like Assassin's Creed, I love the stealth missions. I know you're not a fan, but I love the stealth.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with them. They just give me fits sometimes.
Yeah, I like those plantation missions in Assassin's Creed 4. Where you get to sneak through the plantations.
See, but the thing is, you say like you like stealth a lot. Dishonored is the perfect stealth game.
Yeah,
but you haven't sat down and played it. You gotta.
That's true. But every time I go to, like, every time I'm like, I'm going to go back and finally beat L.A. Noire.
But I like that game.
I
had to use a walkthrough to get through that.
Yeah, I always just get... I don't blame you. That game was hard. I always just get distracted. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm going to play, you know, something I'm familiar with. I'm going to play Grand Theft Auto 5. Because for whatever reason, it's getting harder for me to just sit down and, like, really play a game unless I have to push, like, what I had with you, where... I only had the system for 2 weeks, so I had to sit down and play these games. But if I don't, I just get distracted, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to watch a movie, or I'm going to do anything else. I don't know. Something about I haven't been motivated to play any newer games, or sit down and play an entire game. You know?
Yeah, I know how that is.
You get that. What are you doing?
Right?
What are you doing?
Are you recording?
Yeah. You want to come say hi?
What's up, GameChat?
Yeah, there's a guest here, Taylor. He probably can't hear you. You're too far away. Don't worry about it. Okay, he'll be just the creepy guy in the background. What do you need? Do you need something?
No.
He just sits in the back.
He's our audience member.
He claps when we say nice things.
I'll sit back there and tap when you say nice things.
He asks questions. I don't know. Anyway.
Probably got that.
Probably. Fab.
That's gonna be his modest. Come in every episode. Fap. It's Taylor.
Fab. I got that flashlight today.
That's right.
How many of you do use flashlights?
A fleshlight? I don't know.
Let's take an interesting turn.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, a fleshlight is a sex toy for men. That's all you need to know. You can Google if you need any more information. Fleshlight.com. Sponsor, please? That would be perfect here, you know? Like, this is our perfect demographic for fleshlights. Anyway, back to video games. Off of fleshlights, back to video games.
Commercials over.
Yeah, that's our commercial break.
This is an interesting commercial break.
It was a very interesting commercial break. How much time we got? Oh, okay, not bad.
Yeah,
It just worried me for a second because that was over.
we keep on chugging along.
Like a train. Choo choo. That was a line in The Wolf of Wall Street. He was snorting coke off a girl's breasts, saying choo choo. Yeah,
That's fun.
It was a great movie. There was so much nudity in that movie. I loved it personally.
The nudity's great.
Well, I mean, I don't have a problem.
wrong.
I don't have a problem with even like a lot of people complain because I feel if there's so much female nudity in movies, then I have no problem with male.
I like
nudity.
my tits.
I have no problem with male nudity. A lot of people complain, like they're like, "Oh, I don't care about seeing some guy's junk."
God, I hated Django because I saw Jamie Foxx's dong.
But to me, I feel
Oh, don't get me wrong, Django was a great movie.
it was.
Don't ever take that wrong.
Did you see Michael Fassbender's junk in that movie Shame, I think it was? Michael Fassbender. Dude's packing. We can bring this around to video games because he's playing Desmond Miles in the Assassin's Creed movie that probably will never get made.
Yeah.
There's so many movies that, like video game movies, that are never going to get made. You know,
Like the Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell. That's not going anywhere.
When Tom Hardy was going to be Sam Fisher.
Yeah. Which Tom Hardy's too big to play Sam Fisher, and I love Tom Hardy.
I'm the League of Shadows.
But but maybe like Tom Hardy back when he was in like
3rd grade.
yeah. No, but like if you go like I watched Black Hawk Down the other day and he's skinny in that.
Yeah.
You know, if it was that Tom Hardy, sure. But I think they got to pick someone who's a little like more like not hulkish. Because Tom Hardy's a giant now.
He's
you know, and you
massive.
can't have that sneaking around. He's gonna be clunking around and whatnot.
Probably break their...
Yeah,
Well,
he's gonna break his gun. He's gonna squeeze it too hard. He's gonna...
God damn it.
Who could play Sam Fisher though? I don't know. I don't even want to get into that conversation because we were talking about who would play Nathan Drake. I would hope that it would be
Troy Baker.
I would hope that it would be an unknown. You know,
just Nolan North. Just let him take it over.
I just think if they made an Uncharted movie.
Yeah, just keep Nolan North. There is nobody else. If Nolan North wasn't voicing Drake, I would rather them not make an Uncharted game.
What does Nolan North look like?
Because Nolan North is Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
After all this time, Nolan North is Nathan Drake. And if Nolan North is not voicing Drake, I will not buy the game. I probably will buy the game. I don't know why I'm saying that, just because it's Uncharted, but that would be very upsetting if Nolan North was not voicing Nathan Drake.
Yeah. I was talking about a movie, Uncharted. If they did make a movie, Uncharted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch it if there was no Nolan North voice.
I think they should go with someone unknown and then...
Me. I'm right here. You heard it here, Naughty Dog. Matthew Reichert is prepared.
But
I'll send you headshots.
Because I feel that whenever you get this big character, you want someone that's not going to be easily recognized as someone else. You know, now you look at Robert,
Harrison Ford.
Look at Robert Downey Jr. now.
Iron Man. Sherlock Holmes.
You always when you see Iron Man, you think Robert Downey Jr.
RDJ.
You know, so I don't want to watch Robert Downey Jr. be Nathan Drake. I don't know why he would. He'd be Nathan Drake, and I'd be like, no, that's just Iron Man, pretending to be Nathan Drake.
Put the suit on.
Yeah. Why doesn't he have a suit? Where's Rhodey? What is his name? Rhodey? That's his name? Rhodey? I always say
Where's
Rhodey.
I am Iron Paper.
But yeah, I think they should go with an unknown, and then Jason Statham should play Charlie, the British dude in the third movie. He should totally play Charlie. It's Jason. That's a character written for Jason Statham.
Who could play Sully?
Who could play Sully? What's that guy's name? Oh, Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell could play Sully.
That could work.
He's a cool guy. But then again, he doesn't really have all the Sully look. But he's got the personality.
Last of Us movie's easy. You just put Ellen Page in as Ellie.
That's right. And then, did you see that picture I tweeted you of Brad Pitt?
Yeah, Brad Pitt. He looks like he
could
did
totally
in
play
that
Joel.
picture.
In that picture, yeah. In that movie, he doesn't even look like all that much like Joel. But in that picture, he looked exactly like Joel to me. I don't know who could play Joel, but it wouldn't be that much of a stretch to get Joel. You know, he's not like a hard character to fill, just because look-wise, it's very broad, very general.
You know, the pages of this magazine sticky.
Yeah, and then his brother Tommy, Joel's brother Tommy.
Yeah.
And then remember Sawyer from Lost? That dude should play Tommy.
Dad
Doe. What's that guy's name?
Dad Doe.
I always hate it when I say like characters and I don't say the actors' names because I always Josh Holloway. I always feel bad. Excuse me. Here, I'm gonna look it up for you. Josh Holloway, The Last of Us. I just typed in The Last of Us. What are you playing over there?
I turned on my Vita and I forgot that the volume was on.
That Vita is awesome. I love that Vita. I want to get one so badly.
In time.
The
Vita will join you in the sun. They will rise behind you. They will stumble. And they will fall.
Oh my goodness.
But in time.
Alright.
I think we're at a point where we can wrap this one up.
I think we're okay.
So thanks for listening. Follow us on Twitter, Matrix249.
I'm at Captain Ben G. Have a great week.
Follow the show.
That's right. What's our show Twitter?
At GameChat Ben&Matt.
There we go.
There you go.
Have a great week.
Adios, amigos.
Hi, Mama.